Well, good day, and here we are on Sunday. And tomorrow is going to be Sunday. That seems to be how fast Sundays are coming and going. So here we are in the afternoon, and today is going to be the Sunday afternoon fireside chat. And it's been a fairly busy week for all. And the weather is not frightful, but it's not great either. It's kind of gloomy looking and stuff, and a bit cool. Great weather for hibernation. So anyway, we'll get around to the weather here and have a look at that. I guess I should update it here, I suppose. I should have left it in the other one. So we are at 3 degrees Celsius. The last one I had on there, when I said I had to update it, it was 4 degrees. I should have left it there. Anyway, 3 degrees Celsius. Look at that. And 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Northwest wind at 15 miles an hour, so that's not too bad. Anyway, so today a high of 4 is which we had, and a chance of rain, showers, or flurries. So there you go. And tomorrow's reasonable, 6 degrees of sun and cloud, 8 on Tuesday, and showers. Thursday's looking like a nice day. Or Wednesday, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Wednesday, 17, and sun and cloud. 6 on Thursday, sun and cloud, and then, of course, the weekend's going to be wet. Better look at that. Anyway, that's not so bad, I guess. We just have to get used to it and hibernate. That's the main thing to do. So I'm going to go down here before I forget to do this. So this, we're still in October here on the calendar, and we have to switch that to November. So there is Kablooey, October's picture. And there is Kablooey, today's picture. Anyway, we'll get to Kablooey here in a minute. We'll switch this calendar before I forget. What are we going to have for the next picture? What are we going to have? Well, I'll put you up here for a few minutes just so I can switch. Don't be looking at them things. They're bad for you. Ooh, boy, look at that. Come on. There we go. All right, so you're not looking at those. I'll show you the picture of the tractor. There. There's November's picture. Dave's favorite tractor and Dave's other favorite tractor. So there's what we have for November. And we all know that happened. So there we go. Yeah, so changing of the guard happened here yesterday. And the MF, the Massey Ferguson 7, went to my son's place. And Kablooey and the snowblower came here. Well, what a thing that is to put on. Holy cats. Oh. The two of us worked at that, and what a thing to get on. Of course, like if you did it every month, it wouldn't be quite so bad. But, heavy to lift and move, and once we had it on, and then we realized that we didn't have the drive shaft hooked up. So then we had to take it all back off again, and the drive shaft has to go in first and then hook it up. So, oh boy, I'm telling you, I wouldn't doubt that thing weighs 300 pounds. And that's, like I say, that one is a thrower, and this one is a blower. So there's more things on this one that add weight to it than the thrower has. So these two tractors here basically are the same. But anyway, we got it on. So I got to go find a belt for it now. The belt that we had is too short, and the reason being is I think when we put the 10 horsepower motor in this tractor, we eliminated the rubber mounts, and we welded in mounts, and we bolted the motor to the mounts that are welded to the frame. So there's no more of that moving around with the rubber mounts. I don't like them rubber mount things, but anyway. So this tractor had a hard life about 10 years ago. The types of snow that it was getting into. This is 3.5 feet off the ground. I have a picture which I'll show you, and the snow was probably another foot above that drift cutter. And this poor tractor went through it anyway, but it was hard on it, that's for sure. And that's why we have extra bracing on there. We welded on braces and bent and twisted everything, and holy cats, what a job it was. Anyway, I'll see if I can find that picture. It's on my other phone here. I have no script or anything lined up for this chat today, so I got the fire going, and yeah, there's the picture there. If I can get this in here so you can see. You might have seen this picture before, maybe. And look at the height of that snow. And that was most of the way down the driveway, and the driveway is 800 feet, about. And that was winter of 2014-15. So anyway, that's what the poor tractor that year had to go through. So anyway, now this tractor should have a 16 horsepower motor in it, which it doesn't. It has a 10 horsepower. So we're going to get this snowblower going here, and we're going to use this tractor a little bit, just a little bit, because the 10 horsepower is really underpowered for that. Anyway, this snowblower will get the trim clad treatment like I did on the case snow thrower, and there are some things that are kind of seized up on it. You know, the four chains are all rusty and all that kind of stuff. Now, this is the other thing about these, why I really don't necessarily like them. You know, if it was new, it would work fine. But anyway, it's got a lot of change of direction here for, you know, your power comes out from the front on the gearbox. 90-degree gearbox comes to here. There's one chain that goes ahead to the auger, the other chain goes ahead to this other 90-degree gearbox and changes direction and goes this way and goes to the impeller. So a lot of loss of power, I think, in that kind of system to get to the impeller. You know, if it was driving straight out from the tractor right to the impeller, you would think that would be a better way, but I guess because of the way the tractors are, it wasn't feasible to do that, I guess. So anyhow, neat thing about this tractor is it's got front hydraulics, so we have a cylinder hooked up for the top chute deflector. So that's the same idea as what's on the John Deere here. And you'll notice that that chute is the same as that chute. Now, whoever made these chutes, this part here, they were used on a lot of snow blowers, walk behinds, and garden tractors and lawn tractors, snow blowers, yeah, a lot. So I don't know what company made those, but they were used on quite a few things. So I've got to put the weight box back on. I had a little trouble here, that broke, so I'll have to do something with that. I've got to put the chains back on and put the mowing deck things away. There's a bumper there and the mule drive, and put that away so I don't lose it. Tractor itself is fine, it runs good. Yeah, it's fine. The chain oil has been done and it's all been serviced and all that kind of stuff. So it just needs to. The snow blower is the thing that needs to get done on it. So I do have to adjust this height system here because it's not lowering the snow blower down far enough. So we'll have to do something with that. Here is the deck off of that tractor. That's 50-inch deck, and I'm going to clean that up, and I'm going to go and buy some Power 15, and that's going to get the Power 15 treatment. Because after seeing this one, and I did get a look at the MF7 deck, and it's about the same as this one. It lasted really well, the Power 15 on it. So we're going to continue to use that, I think. The only thing with the Power 15 is it's expensive, and you have to be very careful with it so that you don't contaminate it. If it gets contaminated, then the can or the liquid stuff goes hard and then it's no good. So you really have to kind of follow the directions and make sure you don't. I guess the best thing to do with it is to pour it out into another container and use it, and don't pour the stuff back into the can, because that is one way to contaminate it. And don't go with your brush back and forth. You know, dip into the can and do your brushing, and then come back and dip into the can. That apparently will contaminate it. And you know, it's finicky that way, but from what I can see, what I put on my two decks there, that Case deck and the Massey Ferguson deck, it works good. Yeah, it protects the metal, and that's for sure. It does. So what else is there? Oh yeah, most of the week was spent getting this tractor going here. So that's all up and ready to go. And it was a bit of a challenge. It's not easy to work on sometimes. And anyway, I got her. And to use it in the snow, it does work well. It doesn't throw snow very far. But at least it throws it somewhere. But it doesn't throw it very far. So if you have a wide driveway, then you're probably going to end up throwing the snow 3 times before you get it into the woods, like I have to here. If I start out where my truck is and blow to the right, then I'll get to the edge of the pavement maybe, and then I'll have to blow from there into the woods. Now, with most of the other blowers, especially this one, that one will not quite get it to the woods from there, but it's very close. And the other ones, like I say, the John Deere isn't too bad. But normally with most of them here, if I started at the other side of the truck and I was going to the woods with it, I'd have to blow it twice. But with the case snow throwers, you have to blow it 3 times. And the other case snow thrower on the 446 did the same thing. It's just, they don't throw very far, but they can move a lot of snow at once because they're 4 feet wide. And I think I've said before, I think the reason why they don't throw very far is because of the size of the opening. An 8-inch opening. All other snow blowers or snow throwers that I've seen on a garden tractor, they're all 6-inch opening. So anyway, so that's what's going on. I guess it's we're burning wood. Wood piles going down. The hunks and chunks and bits and pieces are going down. Well, that's great stuff to start the fire, that. Yeah, great stuff. And what else have we got going here? Like I say, I don't have any script today or anything wrote down, so there's some coffee. I think I might try that. Anyway, so I'm kind of just rambling on here today. I don't know if I should be. I guess I've done that before, write down things. That way I don't forget as many things. But I kind of got a little bit caught up on watching some of the great videos. I was watching Garden Tractor Boy, Joseph, this morning, and he was working on his 3 Ride-O-Matics projects there, Boland's Ride-O-Matics. Oh, excuse me. Good coffee. Yeah, well, I guess I might as well get to the stickers here, and I don't know for sure if I'm going to remember everything or not. But we have Grampy's workshop. Grampy's still working on his cupboards there, I think. Can't quite remember now what they did there on that video. Yeah, anyway, I think he's still at that, so. And we have Orange is My New Green, Luke, and Murphy Mowers. He had a video out there I watched this morning. He was on a vacation. He was up through into Maine, so wasn't all that far away from me. He came from Tennessee, so he has a nice one there. And then we have Boater Bob, and then we have Dell in the backyard with Dell. And Lynn is keeping busy, that's for sure. And GBL, Mr. Gary, the Old Church 5-acre homestead. He He put one of my stickers on one of his hard hats there. Well, thank you very much, Gary. That's great. And we have Open Air Adventure with Kenny. And we have Dave, RCAF Polar Express. I didn't get to see that video yet, but he's lighting his wood stove in the basement for the first time, I guess, this week. Maintenance with Mike. Maintenance with Mike. He is organizing his workshop. And Grampy or Mike, I should say, from Grampy's workshop, has got some people wanting to organize their garages and shops. So this is what Mike is up to. He's doing that. So I'm too far gone here to organize. I wouldn't live long enough to organize all this stuff in here. Oh dear. Anyway, and Brock, what did Brock do? Brock, Lewis Mower and Boats, he had something there. What was it? Jumpins, I can't remember now. Not very good at remembering. Then we have Retired for Life, Brian, Rick's Outdoors. They're still splitting wood and all that kind of stuff, and doing a little bit of on-camera arguing the other day. And this fellow here, well, we never know what this fellow's doing. Then we have Twin Brook Acres, Rick. Everyday Projects, Craig. Gravely Man Small Engine Repair, Artie, what did he have? He was working on his 56 Gravely Model L, I believe. Anyway, he was taking the governor off of it. He believed that the governor was going to give him troubles, or it did give him troubles. That's something I never heard of before, that an small engine wouldn't have a governor built into it. And I don't know how that would work. If you were a no governor, how would you up the power without having some kind of a throttle that you could move up and down quickly? Anyway, Artie knows what he's doing, that's for sure. Outdoors in the 608, I just watched a video on that just before I started the chat here, and got a nice load of wood there. And the fellow that dropped off some of the wood had a nice loader. I've never seen that kind of a loader before. It's like a little stand-on type loader with pick up the logs and away you go, kind of thing. Tucker and I out and about. Cod Raven, he had a video this morning, and I didn't see it yet. And Big Sons, grass cutting season is coming to an end for Big Sons, I think. Not getting much rain down that way, apparently, Virginia Beach. Elm Family Firewood, well, there you go now. There's another video I missed. I haven't gotten to see that yet. And the Log Father, he's got a video out that I didn't see yet. Daryl Wells, Father and Son Outdoors. John, the Bradleys on Catbird Hill. Club Dora. Larry Cluck. Ross on the Land. And check out Gator's World. Go see Gator and give him a big thumbs up and a hello. And of course we have Tractor Talk with Gary. And the Gary approved smoke coming out the tractor there. So I guess that's it. We're a little short. Well, only 24 minutes, so that's pretty good. Anyway, this week coming, I guess I'm going to try and get those two decks done. And there's another little one outside, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it. I want to clean that and put the Power 15 to both of those. Clean both Power 15 this coming weekend, hopefully. Son figures that there's a spot over in the mini barn there that we can put them, so if I can get these done this week, he'll come with his truck and we'll load them on and put them over there somewhere. We still have quite a few things yet to do at his place, so we're hoping that this coming weekend we will have that all done. He will be off this Friday, I think. So, and of course there's rain coming, so anyway, that's the plan for this week. Get these done. Get these done. And that's the other thing. Yeah, I was going to see if I can fix this bearing here. I got a bad bearing in there. So that may not go. Yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, this one can go. Maybe I'll do this one and the other one that's outside. And I'll show you that. I think you've seen this one anyway. It's just off the Yard Works lawn tractor that we use. So it's got a bad spot in it for rust, so I gotta fix that up there. That's deck right there. And as you can see, maybe snow coming down. I'm going back in the garage. I don't know why I came out here. Just there now, nice and warm. Hibernation place. All right, I guess I'm going to stop rambling and going on foolish like I always do, and we'll just continue on. So there's some nice videos on the go. There's one, where was it? I'll have to look, maybe. Look over here. There's one I watched this morning. I kind of started watching his channel a little bit too. Yeah, this fella here. Little Griff Off-Grid Alberta. Don, and he had a good video there on being a full-time cabin, 100% off-grid. And this gives you an idea how he does it and whatever else is involved in it. So anyway, I'll see if I can set this up here so you can see. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he's a good chat there about that kind of stuff. It's not something that I wouldn't mind, but I don't think I'll ever do it. But a little Griff Off-Grid Alberta. Yeah, go check Don out and have a look at that video. That's pretty good. So, yeah, so now me and the fire are going to say, have a good day, wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. And we'll get back to you again sometime.